What is this? Welcome back to the Grown Women's Table. Hey, it's your girl Lori. Hope you guys are having a great day. You guys, we are going to look at the new Danessa Myricks Groundwork Defining Neutrals palette, figure out what it is, how we can use it, what's special about it, and can we do a whole face for real? So I know you guys want to see that, and I know you guys want to know about that. So you know what you need to do, right? Keep on watching. All right, y'all, pull up a chair and have a seat at the Grown Women's Table so we could talk about the new Danessa Myricks Groundwork Defining Neutrals palette. Y'all, first of all, I want to say thank you so much because this was gifted to me from Danessa Myricks. And y'all, this packaging, look at that packaging. Isn't that, first of all, she always does great packaging, so this is to be expected. And all the information is on the back. And let me let you guys see the inside. And this does cost $65. Y'all, look at that. When I say the shade range is for everyone, like everybody's going to be able to get a little use out of this. And as you can see, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this, y'all. This is not a first impression. I have been playing with her. So let's talk about what you get. So you definitely get 20 shades. And then 10 of those are this velvet pomade. And then 10 are the shape and fix powders. So y'all, let's talk about this pomade. This is so different. I have not played with anything like, let me pull it up close. Hold on. Okay. I just want y'all to see. Okay, so you see, you see how it pushes in almost like a clay type. But if you look at it, it's not like a regular pomade. It's like, y'all, it's so weird. It's like powdery-ish, if that makes sense. So that is exactly what made, when I start playing with this, really made me excited because it's something, a different formula that I have never experienced before. So it's just, I don't know. Yeah, it makes you want to touch it. A normal pomade feels different. This goes on like a powder, almost powdery. It's not wet and sticky or anything like that. It is very unique, very unique. So that is what you get on the inside. Now this right here is supposed to be used for your brows, your eyes, lips, face. And I just wanted, because I ain't gonna put it to the test because I've already tested it. I just want to show you guys because I was kind of shocked. I ain't gonna even lie, because let me tell y'all the backstory. Let me tell you the backstory. So, me and my girlfriend saw this palette when it dropped on Trend Mood, right? And she texted to me, and I was like, nah, that ain't for me. I'm being dead. Y'all know I'm gonna always be honest with y'all. So I was like, nah, that ain't for me. I don't think I'm gonna pick that up. So then Danessa Myricks does this Teach Tuesday or Tuesday Teach. And so I watched it. You know, y'all know we're getting nice, so I had to catch the replay. And once she started using it, and I'll be honest, her enthusiasm about the palette really like sucked me in. So then I was like, I'm on the fence. Maybe I'm gonna pick this up. I'm gonna see what this is all about. Then y'all, God bless me to be able to receive it as a gift. So I was able to actually play with it. And now you guys, we're gonna play with it. I'm gonna show you what it could do. So let's get into it. I'm gonna move y'all a little closer, okay? All right, y'all all up in the grill. So first thing I want to say is I did go in over my whole face with the Danessa Myricks balm, and I'm in the shade 9, and y'all can see. Y'all know if I hit pan on anything, y'all already know. So it's definitely the balm. So it's all over my face. I just have a little lip balm. So we're gonna start off with the brows. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go in with Sculpt. I'm gonna use the pomade first. Now the thing about these, you can either use the pomade and the powder then a pomade, or just the powder. And so also I want y'all to know this. Y'all see that little thing right there? You can actually, let me take one. Uh-oh. See how I removed it? And it actually has the name of the product on the back. So if you have your own little zip palette and you want to just take some of these shades out with you, you could take them out and then you could just pop them right back in because it's magnetic. So let's go in with Sculpt. I think I'm going to just do one brow. We'll see. Because I want y'all here all day. So I'm going to do like I normally do. And I'm realizing you don't need that much because I think before I was putting way too much. Y'all see that? And I'm going to clean up under my brows like I normally do. Y'all see that? This is a really good color for me too, because sometimes I can get a little heavy-handed with my pencil, but what I do love about this color Sculpt, it is a really natural color for me. And I don't do a lot when it comes to my brows. I kind of just fill in the sparse areas and kind of shape them. So with and without, see the difference? I'm gonna go do the other one and I'll be back. All right, y'all, this is my brows. What I really do like about this particular color is it really gives me a very natural look. I did go in and set it and clean up under the brows. So let's get into the eyes. Now this is a neutral palette, so you're gonna get a neutral look, right? So I decided to go in with this, say, Desert as a transition color. So we're gonna go into the pomade first. I'm using a synthetic brush. And I'm going to use it as a transition color all over the eye. Y'all see how quick that was? And it's a nice transition color for me. The next shade for the outer V we're going to start off with is Bark. And I'm going to use the pomade. And I'm just creating the shape. Y'all see how that is blending out? Now one thing I do notice is, I'm going to see if you guys can tell, that once you go on with the pomade, right? And you see I'm building this up to the intensity that I like. And that's something else I like about this pomade, because it's buildable. So you don't have to worry about it coming off so pigmented at first. You could take your time and build it up, which that makes it beginner friendly. That makes this more of a beginner friendly type of palette. Because some palettes are so pigmented, if you're not kind of either a professional or someone that is used to working with pigmented eyeshadows and stuff, it can be very intimidating and you can come across looking a little crack. Now, this is what I noticed. I'm going to go in, this is the first time I'm using a powder, so I'm going to go in with the Bark powder. Press it in. I feel like once you top this pomade with the powder that it goes with, it deepens the shade. Makes it a little darker. Y'all see that? And I'm blending. I just want y'all to see how well it blends. All right, y'all, for on the lid shade, I'm going to use the core color. This is such a pretty shade. Y'all know this is like my go-to, like everyday type of color. Isn't that pretty? Oh, that's so pretty to me. And I'm just building the color up. I like that. And I'm going to go into the powder to set that. And I feel like once I go into the powder, y'all see the powder makes it a little darker. I'm just going in with a clean brush to help blend out and marry these colors some. I do feel like using a brush with a little stiffness to it helps blend it out better. See how that softened that up? I think what I'm going to do with this shade is what I did before. Add a little bit of the black shade right here. Not a lot. Not a lot. Just to add a little bit more depth to that bark. See the difference from this one to that one? And y'all know I'm going to clean the eye up. Yeah, that gives me the depth. And that's something I like about this because you can mix and match these shades to get the perfect shade for whatever you're trying to do. Yeah, we're going to go in with Mirage. And that's going to be my brow bone shade. And I think with this one, I'm just going to use the powder. Okay, you know what? I think I want to lighten it up a little bit. So let's go into Desert. I'm going to add a little Desert. See, this is what I mean by being able to combine the shades. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I like that a little better. All right, y'all, I'm finna go and clean up under the eye. All right, y'all, I went in, put on some concealer to clean up under the eye to, you know, give it a nice sharp look. But I want to use this shade right here. I'm just going to use the powder. And let's try to brighten up under the eye. I'm actually setting my concealer with this. Oh, this is the Refer 36 brush. Y'all see that? Like, this definitely is a face palette as well. All right, under eye set. Now let's do the lower lash line. We're going to use the black shade because these are eye safe. We're going to put this in the waterline. Y'all ready? Check it out. All right, yeah, I'm going to mix black and bark together, the powders, for the lower lash line. Yeah, why we do our mouth like that? I always say, I'm not going to do that, but I still do it. Y'all see that? And I like mixing those together because you could get that, it gives a blackness, but then the bark, even though it kind of tones down that black some, softens it up. See, that really softened that up. Y'all, you know what else I want to do? I think that's it for the eye. Let me go put on some mascara. All right, y'all, so we got the brows and the eyes done. Let's use this for contour bronzing situation. So this is my jumbo concealer brush from Sonia G. And I'm going to start off with Bark. And then we're going to go in with Harvest. So I feel like Bark is going to be good because y'all see, you see that, right? And you see I only went in with that one little dabby dab. We dabbing on them. All right. All right, so we kind of like scoped out the contour, right? Now we're gonna go in with Harvest. And kind of go almost a little bit on top of it, just a little bit, because you know your bronzer shade is, you know, right there where the sun gonna hit me. But it's gonna warm. See how it's warming up the bark? I'm putting it a little bit above it, but then I'm also pulling it down. Let me just go over across it a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna take my classic base for Sonia G and then just blend. Y'all, we're getting a whole bronzer contour with this palette. Y'all see how it's blending? So, y'all see that? All right, y'all. Bronze and contour. Now, blush. So the same color I used on the lid core, I'm going to add a little bit of the pomade. Now, we're going to use the pomade. Right on the cheeks. Now, for me, this is just going to give me a flusher color. If you are a lighter skin tone than I am, you will definitely get more color from this. But it gives me, like, you see the difference? Gives you a nice flush. And I'm going to put on the apples of my cheek and move it up just a little bit. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the powder. I'm just going to use the same brush. Now, this is the only kind I have about this palette. I wish that the powder shade was the same size as the pomade shade. Now, I understand the reason why she said that she did the pomade shade bigger than the powder was because she wanted them to even each other out. Like, you're going to use more pomade than you are going to use powder. But I would love to be able to just put my brush in more easily with the powder. Especially when it comes to, for the eyes and the brows, it's fine. But when it comes to me using it for my face, that's where I would like for the pans to be bigger. Okay, so now that I put the powder on, y'all see the difference? Powder, no powder. Because the powder definitely deepens up the shade. Oh, she cute. Okay, y'all, so now let's do the lips. And we're going to use Harvest and Sandstone. Harvest and Sandstone are going to be the shades I'm going to use. Now, I'm going to use Harvest. I just got this little lip brush as my liner, lip liner. Y'all see that? Just like a regular lip liner, you can just do, that's how creamy it is. I do have a little bit of lip balm. I forgot to take my lip balm. I do have a little bit of lip balm under my lips, but it still does the same. So there we go with the lip as a lip liner. Clean my brush. All right, we're finna go into Sandstone. I'm using a pomade. All these are all pomades. Y'all know how I love like this creamy, I guess it's the latte. Is that what they call this lip? See how easy it is to maneuver? I want a little bit more right here. In the center. A little bit with Harvest. Now, with this, you definitely, I'm not the matte lippy girl like that, so I need a gloss on top of this. She has something called, oh, what is it called? Icing? No, glazing. Is it called glazing? It's like a clear gloss that you could put over all your makeup. I don't have that, so I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of lip gloss. I mean lip balm. So I don't change the color. There we go. There we go, y'all. All right, y'all. So this is my face. We did our brows. We did our eyes, our lips, our contour, highlighted under the eye, and added a little blush. This is a very, like she said, it's a neutral palette. So this is a great everyday look for me. This is my go to work everyday type look. So y'all, let's get into my final thoughts. All right, y'all, my final thoughts on this product. First of all, I want to say that this pomade, y'all, it's something different. And in the makeup arena, you know, we get the same old boring stuff over and over and over again. But I feel like Danessa has done something with these pomades. These pomades are they're just so different and so easy to work with. And I like that they're innovative. It's something new, it's something different. So that's my first thing that I really want to say about this palette, that I feel like she really done something. You did your thing here, girl. You did your thing here with this pomade. Give us something new to try out, new formulas, something new to play with. So that's my first thing I want to talk about. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is that I feel like this palette is a palette that anybody, any skin tone could use, because you can mix and match and come up there with the perfect shades that you want. I also feel like this is a great standalone palette. Like I just used it all by itself. But y'all know how I always say when I have eyeshadow palettes, and I'm like, this is a good palette, but it's not a standalone palette. I'm gonna have to reach out. This is what I'm gonna be reaching out to, because when I need those deepening shades, this palette is gonna give your girl what she needs. And I feel like if you have palettes, eyeshadow palettes that don't have the right deepening shades or even transitional shades, this is a great palette to use as an accessory with those palettes. Who do I think this palette is for? I feel like this palette is for everybody. If you're a makeup artist, I can really see you utilizing these shades to mix and match, because I know makeup artists, they tend to mix and match colors to get the perfect shade, because, you know, you can't have a palette that works for all skin tones, but to be able to mix and match and make and create, I think this would be great for a makeup artist to have in their kit. But just for a girl like me, a makeup enthusiast, someone that loves makeup, love playing with makeup, I feel like it's a good palette for you to have as a standalone or an accessory. And even for a beginner, because these shades are not so bam in your face. You could take your time and you can build up the colors. I feel like it would even be great for a beginner as well. So I feel like anyone could use this palette. Now, y'all already know what I'm about to say. It's travel friendly, y'all. This palette, I promise you, y'all know how I do when I travel. She will be in the makeup bag, because when I just want to do a quick little neutral look like this and not have to pull out all my products, you know how when you're at a hotel and you got to pull out all your products on the counter, I can literally just pull this out and get basically this look along with this and a mascara, because you guys, that's what I use. I use this palette, this right here, a mascara, and a concealer. That's it. And I got the entire look. Oh, and a lip gloss. I mean, a lip balm. So definitely travel friendly. Y'all know travel friendly is a plus in my book, period. So do I recommend this? You should already know. Yes, I recommend it. I recommend this. I feel like you definitely should get your hands on it. You definitely should try it out. I really, really am impressed with this. Like, I love this little look I got. This is my go-to look. I am impressed with this palette. So definitely I do recommend it. You guys, if you've been here all this time, please thumbs up the video because it really does help. Share the video because that helps as well. But that is it, you guys. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comment section. Let me know, were you interested in this palette? And after seeing this review, are you more interested or less interested? I am very curious. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about this palette, because guess what, y'all? It drops today at Sephora, so definitely run to Sephora and pick it up. Will I have a link? Yeah, I should have a link in the description box. But anyway, so to all my new subscribers, I see you and I appreciate you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you know what you need to do, right? Hit that button so that I can save you a seat at the Grown Women's Table. And until the next video, bye-bye.
If you need some advice or looking for an idea, just to get some tips, you can get that right here. This is Lori's life, yeah, this is Lori's life, yeah. Check out Lori's life, yeah, this is Lori's life.